Hey guys, it's Vanessa, and I wanted to share with you a quick way to eat healthy and to prep ahead. So tonight I am batch cooking some chicken. I've got lots of different ideas that I'm going to be doing with this week. I'm thinking chicken tacos, chicken salad, just chicken on the side with some vegetables. So the best way is to just do it all at once, because who wants to be scrambling in the morning if you're trying to pack your lunch, or if you have kids who are coming home after school, need to get ready and head back out for work, or anything else in between. Maybe you just want a night off where you don't have to cook for yourself, right? So I just want to share with you what some of my tricks of the trade are. And my number one trick here is this close and cut. So if you don't have one, you absolutely have to have it. Okay, it's spring loaded on the top and the bottom, so you can put your chicken breasts in here and slice them in half. You do need to have a knife that's 7 inches long or longer, because you don't want the blade has to go through on both sides. Okay, so you can see kind of right there, it goes all the way through. This thing is such a lifesaver and a money saver. You can also use it for your grape tomatoes, grapes, even Brussels sprouts, but my favorite thing is for chicken breast. So if you're buying in bulk, you're going to get a better deal, and we're all about that. So why would you need to have this? It's going to, when you slice it in half, it's going to freeze faster, it's going to thaw faster, and it's going to cook faster and more evenly, and you're gonna be like, oh my word. So that value pack of chicken is going to go way further than you ever thought that it could. Or you can just butterfly it, then smash it out with a meat tenderizer, fill it up with awesomeness, roll it up, and you've got some other goodies, okay? But you do want it to be a little bit thinner. So I always get one of those value packs, and I slice them in half, and I just throw them in the freezer, okay? So if you have our reusable bags, you can certainly do that. But just, freeze as much as what you normally would for your meal, right? So I have a little bit extra there. So what I'm going to do, I've got my grill pan warming up here. Let me show you this grill pan. So this thing is the big kahuna for batch cooking. I love this thing. It's the double burner. This is part of our non-stickware, and it is amazing. And here's another fun trick. If you forget to pull your meat out of the freezer to thaw with enough time, because I think we've all been there, right? It's going to make it super easy. Just put it on there, not even with the stove top on, just put it on your counter or your table or anything like that. Put your meat on there, and after like 20 minutes, give it another flip and just kind of feel it out and see if it needs to be a little bit more, but it's going to make it thaw a lot faster. So it has these crazy energy conduction things in it, so when extreme heat or extreme cold hits it, it goes and evenly distributes throughout the entire thing. So you are going to love it. Your food is going to heat up evenly the whole way through, so you're not going to get any of those weird spots. You know what I'm talking about, right? So I've got my chicken breast here. Let me just pull some off here. We'll show you just how easy it is to get started with this. I always use tongs. Some of you know that about me, right? So we'll just, let me grab another one here. I don't want to bore you up. Okay, so we have our chicken breast. So you need to use the tongs too if you're grossed up by touching chicken, right? And then just take the kitchen spritzer. So I keep it with it unpressurized. So keep the lid loose while you're storing it, but when you're ready to use, tighten it up, and then pump, 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 pump. You can keep saying it to yourself if you want, but you'll feel when it's starting to get resistance, and that means it has created any oil that you have in here into an aerosol. So you can just put your whatever oil you like to use, your vegetable, your canola, olive oil. If you grow your own herbs and you want to throw some herbs in there, it's going to infuse. You don't even have to worry about it getting suctioned up, because there's a little mesh end on the side. Okay, so we're just going to get our chicken spritzed here. You're going to save so much money with this thing. It's absolutely one of my favorites. Okay. And then, so I have never used this for this use, but I've got some everything taco seasoning. So this is going to be great for our salads. Like I said, it's going to be a taco salad, chicken tacos. You can make whatever you want with these, but I love our seasonings. And fun tip, if you are gluten-free, all of our seasonings here are gluten-free. At least if there are some that aren't, I can't remember which they are. So most of them, if not all, are gluten-free. Okay, so we're just gonna sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle right on top there. And I love the seasonings because you can mix and match whatever you do. We like to do chicken your way sometimes, where I'll make a couple different seasonings on top. And then you can combine them with whatever you want. So if you want just a plain vegetable on the side, you can totally do that. If you want to fancy it up a little bit, you totally can too. But it is a great way to eat healthy and not even have to stress, okay? So if you wanted to, you can even put these on your, I don't know, your breakfast of some sort. So we can fit several chicken breasts right on this one. So this feels like it's still a little bit frozen. But here is the trick when you're using the cookware and specifically the double burner, okay? So oh my gosh, I might actually have to touch this. This can't happen. So let me find my other pair of tongs here real quick. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I have tongs for everything. So let me just pull this apart. Okay, so our cookware. Let me finish telling you what I was saying here. So our cookware with a non-stick, you only need to have it on medium heat. It is not necessary to have it on any higher than that. And when you're using the double burner, you have to make sure that you have it on, both of them turned on to the same setting, or else your pan will warp and get weird, and you're not going to be happy about that, okay? So our cookware here has a lifetime warranty, so if anything funkaroo ever happens to it, you call the company and you send it back and they send you a new one. So you might have to pay a little bit of a differential, just depending, you know, if it's been retired or whatever, but who in the world can beat that deal? So I was always told when you get started, you should have a great set of knives and a great set of cookware. Folks, I had neither. So I am super excited to finally have good stuff, and I want to treat it good, and I'm telling you what, it makes cooking fun. So any month that you host a party with me, and I mean, you've seen some of my different personalities, things can get pretty crazy, right? You can get any of these pieces of cookware at 60% off. I'm telling you what, you're going to love this pan. You can use it for side dishes. You can even use it as a roasting pan. It'll work for that. A big fat lasagna or a big great thing of mac and cheese. I am a carboholic, I'm just going to tell you, okay? So it works fantastic for all of those things. Just use your imagination. Even pancakes. Who in the world would have even thought, right? So use it for your pancakes. It's not a problem. They're just going to have those fun little designs on. The first time that I made grilled cheese in this, my son, who is way bigger now, told me that he liked the new designs that I was putting in on our grilled cheese. So, oh, here is another fun tip, and I didn't show you, but we have the grill presses. Here is the best tip, and if I would have thought about it first, I would have done it. But cover the grill press with some aluminum foil and heat it up with the pan. So that way, when you have your meat on here and you're ready to cook it, you just put this right on top. It's already heated, so it's going to kind of cook it from both sides. And the best part is, you just take off the foil and you don't have to wash it. So if you don't have a dishwasher like I don't, that is a huge deal, okay? So of course you're using aluminum foil, but just throw it out. And then this pan here, it's dishwasher safe. Now you won't find one of those in my kitchen, but for those of you who are lucky enough to have that wonderful thing in your kitchen, totally dishwasher safe, but seriously, you won't even need it because you just wipe it clean and you are on your way. So that is my dinner for tonight. I have some black beans that I'm going to add with it, and maybe some corn, and throw it on a salad with some tomatoes, and it's going to be super delicious. Plus, we'll have lunch for tomorrow, and maybe even leftovers for tomorrow night. So I hope you learned something new, and stay tuned, because who knows what's going to be coming next, okay? Have a great day, guys. Bye.